Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. It's Good Friday. Yes, Good Friday. Easter Day, I think, for the Christians. I ought to be out on my bike, but I'm not because I'm a little bit poorly. So I thought I'd come in here and rest by making a video for you guys. So what are we talking about today? Well, a number of people have asked me and left comments on my videos. And if you want to leave a comment, then leave a comment down below. They said, why are you such an amazing cyclist? I mean, you are extraordinary. You're one of the most brilliant 66-year-old cyclists we think we've ever come across. I mean, we've seen you do the Alpe du Kent. We've seen you do the Strada West Wickham. We've seen you do the race across Thanet. And last year, you did the inaugural gravel ride known as the Dirty Bromley. How do you do it? So I thought some of you might be interested to know, how do I manage to make my brilliant cycling journeys? What is it about me that makes me so good? And maybe you can learn a bit. Well, the first thing obviously is genes. And as you know, one of the secrets to being good at anything is what your parents did. And so it's about having good genes. And I was lucky enough, I had good genes. So my great-great-grandfather was the inventor of Levi jeans. And my great-great-grandmother was the inventor of farmer's jeans. So when you put those two lots of genes together, what you get is great genes. And that's one of the secrets to how I managed to achieve what I did manage to achieve. Now, unfortunately, you see, if your grandparents have got, like, let's say your grandfather had Primark jeans, right, and your grandmother had, I don't know, Topshop jeans, okay? You put those genes together, and let's say your great uncle got his genes from C&A, right? And your great aunt got her genes from, I don't know, Debenhams, right? You put those genes together, what have you got? You got shit genes, right? And if you got shit genes, you're just not going to be a great cyclist. So if you look at some of the great cyclists, I mean, at the moment, Tadej Pogačar, whatever his name is anyway. His parents were both designer jeans makers. I mean, his father did Nudie jeans and his mother did Emporio Armani. I mean, you put those two lots of jeans together, I mean, you're going to get genius, aren't you? Genius, you see, the clue's in the name. So now the great thing from your point of view is if you've got Amazon Prime, you can now get, right, you can now order better jeans through Amazon Prime. The way it works, it's just on a trial period at the moment in Rwanda. So if you're on your way to Rwanda, you're lucky enough to be going to Rwanda, perhaps helped along by our current government, you go to Rwanda, log into Amazon, and you can pick, right, you can pick your grandparents. I mean, I don't know how they do it. I mean, Jeff Bezos, you know, you just you hold your hands up to him. But what they do is they pick, you can pick from a kind of drop-down menu, you know, you've got various choices, but you pick the grandparents you want that are going to give you the genes that you want that will enable you to do anything in life that you want to do. So if you want to be a great cyclist like Julian, then you pick, like, the Julian genes. They're actually called the Julian genes. They're on Amazon, amazon.rwanda.com. And there it is, download it, away you go. If you've got Amazon Prime, you get free delivery as well. So, you know, what's not to like? So that's genes, that's number one. Number two is nutrition. And what I've done with nutrition, what I've learnt over the years, 66 years of studying nutrition, is you don't want to have any natural ingredients. right? So you put your meal plan together, right? Always do a meal plan: breakfast, lunch, dinner, afternoon tea, morning coffee, break, all that kind of stuff, evening snack. You do your meal plans and make sure there's nothing natural within that at all, right? So you don't want any of that vegan stuff. You don't want any of that organic stuff. You don't want any vegetables, meat, and you don't want anything like that. What you want to make sure is that it is all artificial, right? Because when you put the right combination of artificial ingredients together, you get nutrition that just sends you through the roof. Okay. Now, when you're cycling, through the roof is not always where you want to be. But if you kind of manage your calorie intake carefully, then you'll be able to achieve what I did. Now, you can download that from my website. It costs $199.99, but if you've got Amazon Prime, it's only $299 with free delivery and no extra Brexit tax. So that's well worth having. And if you use the code Julian99, it will charge you an additional £99. But for that, I'll sign your meal plan. So you get the best of everything. The third thing, and I hope you're writing this down, we can do it by the numbers. Number 1 was genes, number 2 was nutrition, number 3 is training. And the way to be a great cyclist, right, is not to do any training at all. Now you might think, oh, come on, Julian, we were with you. Okay, we were with you at hello. We were with you at the genes bit. We like the genes bit. We were with you at the nutrition, but the training, no training. How does that work? Well, do I need to say more? I mean, I have achieved everything that I've achieved. Remember Dirty Bromley? Remember the Alpe du Kent? Remember the ride across Thanet? I've achieved all of those things without doing any training. So if you download my training plan, right, there's not a lot in it, right? Nothing in it actually. But if you download my training plan from my website, right, use the code Julian99, which adds an additional £99, but I do sign it for you. You will get the perfect training plan and you don't have to do anything at all because there is no plan to follow, right? So the secret, right, the secret of success is not to do any training. Oh, imagine what, I don't know, Lance Armstrong or some other, second-rate cyclist could have achieved if he had followed the Julian plan. I mean, you boggle, don't you? Your mind boggles. Reason number 4, and you really only get this if you're a YouTuber, right? And what I call a YouTube creative, all right? I'm a YouTube creator. And that is self-belief and relentless self-promotion. So you have to make sure, right, that you fill up your channel with free products that you've been sent for impartial review, sponsorship, Patreon memberships, buy me a coffee, go onto one of those t-shirt sites that lets you design t-shirts so your followers can buy one of your t-shirts, like Nobody Cares. Do you see that behind me? Mate, you can buy that. Nobody Cares, right? You're going to say to yourself, well, why should I buy a Nobody Cares t-shirt? Nobody cares, mate. I couldn't give a shit. Buy it, don't buy it. What the hell? So relentless self-promotion. So you need to swamp, you need to tsunami the social media, right? So I've tsunamied Instagram, okay? I've tsunamied Facebook. I've tsunamied Twitter. I've tsunamied on my OnlyFans page, right? I've tsunamied the Snapchat, okay? I'm on everything, okay? There is not a social media app that you can't find Julian's, miserable 66-year-old moaning face all over it. So that's important, right? You might think, well, how does that link to the training? Just trust me, The proof is in the cycling, just watch it, follow it, learn, look. The reason number 5, right? And this may be hard for some of you to follow, and that's age. Okay, And I have a slogan. It's on my website. You can download it. Geriatric is the new athletic. All right. And age is just a number. All right. Nobody's ever said that before. You'll soon be able to get a t-shirt. It says, age is just a number. Nobody cares. Okay. So 66 is just a number. But if you're not 66, you won't be able to do the things that I've achieved. You won't be able to do Dirty Bomb because it's only open to people of 66. You won't be able to climb the Alpe d'Huez because it's only open to people of 66. Right? So if you're 65, I'm sorry, you're not there. If you're 67, you've missed it. Right? If you're 42, you've got 66 minus 42 is 24. You've got 24 years to go. Right? So, but once you're at 66, all right, 66 is the magic number. Age is just a number. Right? Geriatric is the new athletic. Right? But 66 is the number of the beast. No, it isn't. Actually, 666 is the number of the beast. 66 is the number of the Julian. Right? 66 is the number of Julian. It's written on tombstones all over the place. Reason number, what are we up to? Oh, we're up to 6. Right? And this is the final one. In case you've had enough. Right? It's about kit. All right? And forget with the lycra, all right? Lycra is so old hat, right? And I used to have an old hat made of lycra, and that's why it was, that's why I said lycra is so old hat, because I had an old hat that was made of lycra. Don't wear lycra, all right? Don't wear any cycling kit at all. So when I go out, and I'm doing like Dirty Bombay on my Brompton, I don't wear cycling kit. I wear like trousers. Do you remember trousers? I wear top. This is quite a nice top. This is from Massimo Dutti, I think, although it's rather filthy now. It wasn't filthy when I bought it. It was quite nice, but now it's covered in crap and shit and grease and bike stuff and all that kind of thing. Egg yolk. You know how your shirts get covered in egg yolk, even if you don't eat eggs. How does that happen? It's like when you vomit, it's always got sweet corn in it. I haven't eaten sweet corn for years, and then you look in your vomit, and you don't want to hear that, do you? It's nearly lunchtime. So, wear what you like. And you're thinking, well, he says wear what you like, and then he says don't wear lycra. Yeah, but don't wear what you like as long as it's not lycra. Right? And then if you put those 6 things together, all right, we had the genes, yeah, we had the nutrition, we had the training, we had the self-belief, we had the age, and then we have the kit. So there's six things. If you follow them, you will get somewhere near my level. You never quite reach it, because I'm going to be carrying on cycling. I'm going to be carrying on building up my kind of fitness and my strength and my stamina and my body to die for, or body to die with is more likely. I mean, this is the body I'm going to die with. What other body is there? And you'll be like Julian. I mean, you can get the t-shirt, right? It says age is just a number. Be like Julian. Nobody cares. I mean, does that not trip off the tongue? Is that not pithy? Like wander to Rwanda. I mean, it slips off the tongue, doesn't it? Rwanda bound. There's going to be one of those singles, kind of charity single with Priti Patel and who's the other one? I can't remember the other one. Boris, that's it, Boris Johnson. It's going to be a charity single, and it's going to be called Rwanda Bound, and you'll be able to sing along, because it's going to have quite a catchy tune. It's going to come to a radio station near you quite soon. So Rwanda Bound. Remember, you heard it here first. And if you want to, Ryanair now going to Rwanda costs 49 quid single, 490,000 quid return. So pretty good deal there. So book up with Rwanda. Don't take your bike, because that's going to cost you another 100 grand single, 400 grand return. Well, that's the end of the video. So hope you've enjoyed your Easter more than I'm enjoying mine. Had a test, negative. Probably go to bed now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.